Hi everybody, good morning! Today I am finally taking my Morphe brushes out of quarantine, and I felt like wearing a normal t-shirt today, and I put a watch on, so today's looking up for quarantine, that is. But I posted on my Instagram about Morphe having this sale. I feel like it was like a month ago at this point, and they were doing 60% off their brushes. So as you guys know, I'm always complaining about brushes, so I went ahead and bought a lot. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 brushes here. Most of them are Jaclyn Hill brushes because she has a ton of brushes with Morphe, and then I have 2 Jeffree Morphe collabs. So yeah, let's get started. So this is what the packaging comes in. It's like a Ziploc bag, so you can open this here. It feels really nice. The plastic is like thick. This would actually probably be good to reuse, like if you're traveling or something. You could put a couple brushes in here. I mean, not just one, because this package is huge. You could put a couple, take the cardboard thing out and use it as a travel brush carrier. So this is the first one I pulled out. I believe this is the only face brush that I ordered. Yeah. And it's for cream. It says anything creamy brush, the JH08. So it looks like that. It feels nice. It's definitely like plasticky. It's not very heavy, but it's very cute. It has a little JH on the tip right here. And yeah, I'm gonna test this out and see how that works. Also, thank you Nope for giving me this sweet mug. It's the cutest thing. Nope sent this to me, and I'm so excited. I've already used it like 3 times since I got it. This has my Amare tea in it, which is delicious, and I feel like it's definitely way better than coffee, so I'm going to leave the link for the Amare in my description if you guys want to check it out. I love that stuff, and I also have my protein shake here that's Amare protein, so if you want to check those things out, they will be linked below. So the next brush I have is the JH52. This is the Detail Obsessed brush. I was really excited about this brush because this is going to help me do the like crazy kind of shapes that I like to do on my eyes. And then I don't know if I should go through all these brushes. I got another nice, this one's called Nice and Precise brush. It's another, well, this one's more of a flatter top. I think it's to make, like if you were doing a cut crease, it's good to have like a flat brush to kind of pack right against the line that you've created, or at least that's how I do it. This is just an eye buffing brush. This one is a blender brush. So these are all kind of like things I do not have in my brush collection as it is. This is an eyeliner brush, which I was excited because I always use the Jeffree liquid lipsticks. So I could use this brush to pack it on instead of the other little angled brush that I use all the time. This is a slightly shady brush. It's real, oh, this is actually like a flat kind of tapered brush. If you could see that there. This is a real fluffy one. Beast Mode blender brush. This one is the Perfect Pencil brush. So this is another smaller, more detailed brush so I can get into the shapes that I like to do. This one is another Precise blender brush. Did I order 2 of these on accident? No. Okay, Precise blender brush, and then the Perfect Pencil brush, and what is this one? Transition blender brush. So I got all of these Jaclyn x Morphe, or Jaclyn x Morphe. So I'll be testing all those. And then the 2 Jeffree ones I got the Crease Brush from Jeffree. So his is all baby pink, And as you can see, it's holographic. It's like rainbow, which is super cute. And then it has his little like signature in the back, and it says, "Hi Flawless Blending, how are you?" Which is totally on brand. And then I got a very, very tiny eyeliner brush. My idea for this one was to use it for my Glamnetic eyeliner, because that brush is always, it's not always, it is like ruined at this point. So I was going to use this instead. And yeah, this brush is super cute. It's baby pink, and it has a oh, and it's like stiff too. That would be good for eyeliner. A metallic, also baby pink kind of tip there, as you can see, this part right here. So initially I wanted to do like a brown, bronzy, kind of more natural look because of the shirt I'm wearing. Then I remembered my sister bought me Blood Sugar, and I know this is like the oldest palette I could possibly be using, but it's new to me. So then I was like, maybe I can do something with this that would kind of like coordinate with my shirt, which doesn't really matter because after this video is over, I'm just gonna take this shirt off because we're still in quarantine and I'm still going nowhere. Let's start testing these brushes. I have my P. Louise here as usual. I'm going to start with that on my Real Techniques blending sponge. Oh my god, I just got that all over my eyelashes. Not good. I love this P. Louise primer. It's literally the best thing I've ever used, and I do not plan on switching it anytime soon. I did buy all these brushes. It seems like a lot. It was, retail value was probably a little over $100, but because of the sale that happened when I bought them, I got them for $40. So I thought that was a good deal considering I got 13 brushes, and that's about the same amount that comes in any of the like pre-put together kits like the James Charles and stuff, and the James Charles retails for like $135, I think. So I got those on sale, on super sale, so that was amazing. Okay, I think I'm going to start with Cake Mix right here. It's just a, where is it? Right there. It's a neutral kind of transition color, and I'm going in with the JH37. Just gonna put that all over my lid. This brush is working really well, but it could be the combination of the P. Louise and using Jeffree Star eyeshadow that is allowing this brush to work so well. But I feel like it's picking up a lot of the pigment. A brush like this really doesn't have to do too much, so it's more the like precise brushes that will be tested, or be more of the item to test. Okay, now I'm going to use the JH36. This is another kind of like fluffier blending brush, and I am going to go into color Ouch and put that in my crease area. Okay, next I'm going to use one of these. This is the JH38. It's the more detailed pencil brush, and I'm gonna go in with the color Intravenous. It's this deep dark brown color up here, and try to really deepen in the crease. Oh yeah, this is so nice compared to when I use the other brushes that are not made to do this. This little pencil brush is working really well. Yeah, this pencil brush worked really well. Kept everything kind of in one area, so I could get a really precise line. This pencil brush is not the tiniest of brushes, so that's why my line is still thicker, but it's much better than what I'm used to using. I'm pretty sure in the beginning of this video I said I want to do a natural look, and I'm using more natural colors, but it's still not a natural look. So I'm going to take the J37 again, it's the blender brush, and kind of just buff the crease out a little. Now, I think I am going to, I feel like having like a bronze gold kind of match my watch moment. So I'm going to take this little brush, it's the JS10, this Jeffree Star X Morphe brush, and I'm going to dip into the color Donor right here, which is this shimmery bronze color, and I'm going to pack it on. It's not it being as shimmery as I want it to be, so I am going to spray it. That's just Mario Badescu. I should be using setting spray, but just use that instead. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the foil effect I was looking for. I'm just doing patting motions to get it as close to that crease shape that I created as possible. This brush is also working really well. It is packing everything on in a really nice way. It is keeping, the bristles are staying together, so it's keeping its shape as I go around. For me, it's more important to keep the shape because I am always creating a fake crease. For other people, it might be easier if you have like a deeper set crease, but I have very hooded eyelids, so I have to make the crease happen. Now I'm going to take this teensy weensy pencil brush. This is the JH52, and I'm going to go back into intravenous. I'm going to just buff under my lower lash line to kind of connect these two spaces together. I used to do winged eyeliner all the time, and now I feel like I've been doing winged eyeshadows all the time. Now I'm going to take the JH38 again. I'm dipping into the color Ouch and kind of just buffing out the intravenous so that it is more smoky and cohesive with the rest of the eyeshadow that I've got going on. If I don't have a makeup wipe, this is how I clean up the edges of the eyeshadow. I just take a little cotton pad here, I put some makeup remover, and kind of just do this motion, and it gets the same effect as if I were to use a makeup wipe, which I love. And I'll end up going back and buffing it out a little bit after I do my foundation and stuff, but I just kind of want to initial cleanup and then I'll fix it, and then maybe another little cleanup. And I'm just using my Cellar cleanser water. I love that stuff, so I use it all the time, and I believe it's like $6 or $7, so it's fairly inexpensive. I'm gonna use Fudge Pop. It's like a metallic brown liquid lip from Jeffree Star. I'm going to use that on my lower lash line. I'm going to use this JH47. This is the eyeliner brush that I picked up, so I'm just going to pat it on there as sweetener is this shade right here. So I'm dipping into glucose and sweetener to make a highlighter, brow bone highlight color. Okay, well actually, let's see. I do have a face brush. So what I'm going to do is get my Tatcha silk canvas. I've had this stuff for forever. I really like it. But sometimes I just forget to use it. So I think that's why it's still as full as it is. I just kind of put it right here where I have a lot of pores. I'm using the Tatcha Blendiful, which I do like this just for the sake of like pure laziness. Because I do not have to get it wet when I use it. So, and it works really well to move primers around, especially if you don't want to be touching your face or if you're going through any sort of breakouts. This is a good way if you just wash this and you never have to like rub the product on your face with your hands, and keeps everything cleaner. Okay, and then I'm going to use my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer. I do have a Juvia's Place foundation that I haven't tested yet, so that video will be coming soon. And I'm just going to use this brush. I usually don't like using brushes for my foundation because I feel like it leaves streaks everywhere, which normally it does. Yeah, and this brush, even though it feels soft and nice and it's a little smaller so it's easier to like maneuver around my face, it is still leaving streaks, which I thoroughly despise. So I'm just going to stop using that and use my Blendiful. That brush might be good for contour too, so maybe I'll try it with my contour to make your contour more precise, but I definitely do not like brushes for my foundation. My camera decided to stop recording, so I just took advantage. I did my eyebrows and I did the rest of my face with my my Blendiful, and I was going to test. I want to use this JH37. This is just that fluffy kind of like crease blender brush, and I'm going in with Statuesque. I'm going to use that as a inner corner highlight and see how this brush does for that. Normally I just use my finger, so we'll see what this does. It actually worked really well. Normally when I use a brush for the inner corner highlight, it doesn't pack enough product to get the payoff that I want, at least with the brushes that I have, so this is working really well. Now we got orange inner highlight going. Okay, and I still need to, I tried to use this brush for concealer, but it was still giving me the streaks I don't like, so I think this brush might just be the one brush that's not approved, because I don't know what else I would use this for. Except contour, which I'm testing right now. And that does not look good. So I am trying to use this brush now for highlight, and it is being pretty precise with the line. So maybe this will become my highlighter brush instead of any other type of brush. I am probably still going to have to buff my highlight out with some other brush. Well, at least that brush works for something, so it's not a total waste. I mean, I don't need that brush for highlighter, but since I already bought it, I don't want to just not use it, so that's good. If you guys don't know, just putting a little bronzer on a round fluffy brush. This is the JH30. And I do this all the time. I just kind of brush underneath my lower lip, and it makes your lips look more pouty because it's just adding like an extra shadow underneath there. So if my lips look like different thicknesses sometimes, it's because sometimes I remember to do this and sometimes I forget. So do that, and let's do a nose contour. Let's use this little brush here. This is the JH52. I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer, just dip in there and kind of go, oh, too much color by off. Now I have a new nose. Okay, I'm just going to buff it out with this brush. This is the JH37. And I didn't put blush all across my face this time. I thought I might just do blush in its regular spot since my eyeshadow is really intense, at least an intense brown. And I'm just gonna put mascara on since I'm not going anywhere anyway. I don't want to waste my eyelash liner stuff that I have, so just mascara today. So here is my final look. I just put my mascara on and I use this Maybelline Seductress that I have as a nude color, and I really like it. It would obviously look way more dramatic with some falsies, but I really do not feel like putting falsies on today, so it's not gonna happen. But yeah, I think these brushes worked really well. I obviously do not like this brush, this JH08. This is the only foundation brush I used, and I shouldn't have bought it because I don't like foundation brushes, and this brush doesn't make my opinion any different. So this is probably the only fail, I would say, in all of the brushes. As I was using them, no bristles fell out, but this is the first time that I've used them. And yeah, I am super excited I was able to get all of these on such a discount because I wouldn't have bought them otherwise, but for getting this many brushes for 40 bucks, it was totally worth it for me. And now I cannot complain about brushes because I have one in like every shape and size. So I am super excited about that. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. I love you guys so much. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye!